Okay, I think I'm ready. So about a month ago, I had a look at Avalancer set versus Amza from Spice 7. It was like a 3-2, and then game 5 wasn't very close. Yeah. So Spice 8 happened since, and I'll have a look at the sets from there. So Pal melee. Let's go Pal. And yeah, Avalancer lost in winners round 2 and then went on a tear in losers, and then lost in grand finals to Amza 3-1. So I've no idea, I haven't seen the set he lost, and there's a couple of other sets I haven't seen. But I do remember noticing some stuff in grand finals. So we'll see what we get from that. Probably be a long VOD. So I get started with winners round 1 immediately, and that looks like Lars, who's a good friend of Avalancer's, so probably knows him quite well, knows his Yoshi well, and also I think practices a Yoshi on the side, so he has some intuition of the character, I would expect. Oh, what was BM? Cameras are funny, like this looks like this has been switched around, yeah. Just looks a bit odd. Right, get on with it. Okay, they're getting started. Alright. Falcon. I didn't know he had a Falcon. I actually don't know which characters he plays. I've forgotten. Oh yeah, if you... I think he was the one who recorded a couple of Avalancer sets at Air. The ones versus Android and Amza. Okay. That was interesting. Last wave dashed in place after the down throw, so I've no idea what he was going for. Just gets down thrown. These up airs are really crisp. I probably won't have too much to say in this first couple of rounds. I would expect, anyway. He should have double jump sweet spotted instead of going for knee. At that percent, Yoshi could have CC'd down smashed anyway. I think. Ooh. Missed our cancel. I mean, no, the landing lag from the Nair. Sorry, dodged the grab there. I'm pretty sure Lars could have gotten many more grabs off of Avalancer's shield pressure, but didn't. Doesn't have the whizzy mashing technique, probably. I don't like that down B. I mean, it's okay, but why down B if it's not going to kill? That's generally what I think about it. If it kills, it's fine. If not, then you just wasted the better punish opportunity. Oh yeah, weakness sends into tumble after a while, even in PAL. But it doesn't do much against armor though. Little smirk from Ava, like, yeah. And then down throw. I don't know why down throws again. But Avalancer doesn't seem to react to getting down thrown like the DI. He could have just DI'd off stage and gone back to ledge, I think. Okay, that down B was fine, for instance. Like, down B off of top platform on battlefield at 100%. Does that kill Falcon? Or was that just bad DI? I think that was bad DI. Yeah, it was straight up DI, I think. You check that. What percent was he at? $102. Well, mind you, he was quite high up. You could have survived with absolutely, completely sideways DI. But that's about it. So yeah, it was actually pretty decent. So yeah, that down B was fine, I would say. Interesting timing mix-ups from Lars. And then the down throw again doesn't get DI'd. Ava seems to be a bit either going for some unusual mix-ups or to be a bit lazy with some of his DI mix-ups against Sheik and Falcon. Yeah, that was a pretty predictable knee. Double jabs on shield, not great against Falcon. Clean tech chase. Oof. Lars is a bit slow on several follow-ups. Like that down B could have been punished way worse than that. Flub from Ava, but decides to keep going with the egg, I guess, because it's fun. It's death. That up throw is a bit better. Like, got the up air off of it. Yeah, this is just Ava goofing around a bit. Not trying too hard. It's going for something cool, I guess. Yeah. Not much to say about that set. I mean, not much that would be that interesting, I guess. I don't think Peridot went to that tournament, did he? And I think this is the guy that beat Avalancer. Nukidin, I think. So this set should be more interesting to have a look at. Yeah. I wonder how he beat Ava. Ava didn't get the run back in losers either, so this might be a... I don't know if this is a one-off victory, or if Ava has did 5 times, or if this guy is a serious threat. Because he didn't go too far afterwards. Yeah, well, let's have a look then. That's a quick first stock. And yeah, he does win this set, apparently. I guess that is a risk when you pressure platform from below. If you miss, you get what happened there. Ava tends to do one up air, which connects, then do another one while the tech happens. So it covers, I guess it might cover missed tech, or maybe tech in place with the right timing, and then goes for a third one to cover the tech away. Tech rolls. So, except this one missed because of, was it slide off? No, just roll away, drop through back here. I don't know, and at that percent the Falco could have slid off and actually punished. I'm pretty sure you can slide off at that percent. 41 seems like a good threshold. I think it's 45 where you can't... I mean, double stick DI. I need to look more into these because I keep confusing them and the effects. So I'm not sure about what I'm saying here, but 42%. The up air can be detect, so it can be slid off. I think that's what it is. Yeah, so I don't think at that percent it's good to go for plat tech chases, or at least there are some risks you're exposing yourself to, and at 90% you can die from it. I like that F smash. Might as well down smash. Maybe I was expecting one that was... Maybe I've expected this to be harder to tech, given that down smash is so close to ledge, but... I don't know. I think he also didn't react there. Egg, and then... Yeah, that wasn't exactly reaction. I think there was you could have reacted there. Big punish. Avalancer combo was a bit too much. Another F smash. I don't know what the point of that was. Was that a mid shortened? Or no, a long shortened? I don't know. I need to look more into that as well. Good air dodge. I'm not too fond of improperly spaced back airs on shield. Like, lands, gets grabbed, no parry, I think. Looks like the startup of parry actually, but it wasn't. I mean, It's really fast, but it's still vulnerable. What was that? Huh. Never seen that before. Quirky. Gets grabbed again for it, so... And then doesn't tech or smash DI the down throw, which should have been reactable. I was missing some wavelands on platforms. That was sick. You get 7% from it, but you do look sick. Oh, hi Mapache, sorry. Down throw down tilt is not a thing on Yoshi, it's a mix-up. No, yeah, I mean, maybe F smash covers normal side B, but you can actually do that differently. I'm pretty sure you can do it in a less committal way. I don't know, I just think F smash isn't that good there. Yeah, right, a lot of things that are worth going for that aren't a thing. Sure, yeah, dash attack for instance, it wouldn't cover low side Bs and it wouldn't have covered the sweet spot, but it would kill just as much as the F smash would and has a lot more active frames. And yeah, right, I know that there's mix-up stuff, but Falco down throw is not hard to tech with a little practice, and it's not hard to smash DI either. And the really, really lazy do nothing option that Ava went for is you can get shined, up tilted or down tilted. So better to make Falco force some Falco movement, I think. That was, I mean, I guess Ava was expecting to get grabbed again, so that's why I went for an F smash. Lost the mix-ups. Oh, this guy does the dash attack. Ooh, this guy must have studied Yoshi a bit, or because dash attack against eggs is good for Falco. But Ava was able to egg lay on stage, which is interesting. I guess he didn't quite have everything covered. Huh. That was also interesting. Who does that? No one. Really hard to wheel out tumble air dodge in time. I'm not sure it would have been possible actually. Would have had to SDI downwards more on the first back air. Like, more preemptive defense, I guess, versus the second back air. But no one does that, so hard to know it can come. And this sequence is also really interesting. I wish this were on YouTube so I could actually slow it down, but like, well, Ava's missing some stuff as well. But that jab to regrab, for instance, like, it's really good at mixing up armor. If you input jabs in some spots, you can. The Yoshi is expecting a slightly slower move to come out, starts and thinks he has a couple of frames to start jumping, but the jab negates that. So he did high egg throw into air dodge. Ams are doing that. Returning high in egg throw. Yeah, I've seen that before. If you watch his VODs from tournaments in Japan, you'll see that. You'll also see other stuff like egg lay into air dodge. Like pretty low egg lay, or like high fair into, yeah, like you expect him to keep rising, but he just does a fair and then drops on stage. there's a lot of recovery mix-ups which Yoshi can use, but it's not always easy to know which one to use. Like the spacing and timing changes are quite minute.
That was a non-power ranked player taking a game off of Avalancer. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, let's go. Just got on the mic.
Oh. Let's see what the commentator has to say.
Who's the Falco? Who? Falco is.
This is rare from Ava, like actually doing actually ending a combo early. Like that was nice.
Who? Yukidin. Oh, okay. Oh, Yukidin's pretty good. Nukidin. Oh, Nukidin. At the end. Okay. Ooh, that was nice. And double dip. Ooh, that was nice.
This guy must know a lot of stuff he does is either specifically studied against Yoshi, or
UCF, so he should have missed that double dip. Oh no.
Or he has some Yoshi practice or something, because
Double dip. Oh no. This is UCF, so he should have missed that.
this seems like someone who understands the character well, and ooh. I think maybe at low percent, when we hit an air, we need to start mixing up grabs more. Amza sometimes does it.
Like that weird percentage where Falco can't confirm any kills.
Not many other, I mean some mid-level Yoshi players do it.
That's the great thing about Falco.
I don't think Ava does much. I don't do it.
Not difficult
Yogi doesn't.
for the actual kill. But he gets gimped and punished and juggled and all of that stuff, but then he can change the tide just like immediately.
The thing about FOD against Yoshi especially, he hits so hard here. Like FOD.
Yeah, the commentary isn't too interesting.
Amplify the punish for Yoshi really hard.
Dude, those eggs.
Ava's kind of goofing around a bit as well.
Graded on that egg. Oh my god. Dude, those eggs.
I like that down smash at 0. You can be ASDI'd down.
Oh my god.
The bird is no match for that.
Down tilt, or like starting up. If you start up a fair here, I'm pretty sure Falco
Which came first?
can't throw out an attack in time that outspaces it.
Which came first? The
The egg,
Falco,
obviously.
I think F tilt is better here
Which came first?
for Falco.
The
The egg,
Falco.
obviously.
More active frames. Let me check that. I seem to recall looking at Falco's F tilt and being a bit disgusted the other day, just because of the active frames. His F tilt isn't. It's only good, like it's an okay F tilt. It's got 5 active frames. Ugh. Why? Why? Blech. Never mind. Yeah, jab isn't as good,
I don't think the Falco
and jab
came
also
at all.
provides another air dodge opportunity, which means you have to react to that afterwards as well.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
Okay,
Alright, so
this is 2-1.
this is
still doable.
amazingly cringeworthy commentary that we're doing here. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, you're right. Cringeworthy
Oh,
commentary.
commentary.
I'm turning it
Let's
off.
know.
5 active frames is a lot. Yeah. Yoshi doesn't have. His aerials have a lot of active frames. His dash attack does, but his grounded moves don't. Although some of them have like, they don't have many active frames, but they have like 5 or 6 intangibility frames on the head. So, and parry has like 6 active frames. Ooh, that was bad. Yeah, like after that F tilt, you can't. Falco won't be sent into tumble at that percent, even with the high angled one. So either you down smash him to get him into tumble, but wouldn't get too much off of it. I think maybe that F tilt actually could have comboed into down smash. Could it? I need to check that. Because this is interesting. He just stayed put, and that was reactable. Let me see. Like, stadium, F-tilt, 13%, something like that. I think that could have comboed into something else. I'm not sure. He pretty much did no DI. No ASDI either. Or otherwise it's a mix-up as to whether or not you go for a grab. Actually no, he didn't. He just took off because he didn't ASDI down and just stayed put. So, nah, there's not enough frame advantage. Not on that DI, not against Falco. Okay. Yeah, I mean the F-tilt is fine, but actually I don't know, because if he's really really tight, he can DI into you and shine. I think he might be able to do that before parry comes out. I'm not sure. This is stuff that should be tested frame by frame. Because yeah, I don't know, it's a couple of frames off. But I mean, he might be able to force us to parry after the F-tilt if he DIs into us. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Because if he wants to DI into us, that means he has to be in the air a couple extra frames. And high rev, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a slightly awkward situation for. I mean, it's not bad, but like I guess here, yeah, that spacing you can pressure with other stuff or try and go for a grab. Like if Yoshi goes for a dash grab, he'll catch the dash away too. But Ava does a dash attack, which is really bad at that percent. You just get shined for it. But maybe it was a flub. Maybe it was a flub, because why would you dash attack that percent? Might have been an attempt at an F-tilt but failed a crouch or something. Or run cancel down tilt down smash that just flubbed. Dash grab would have been fine, but they can DI it away. What do you mean DI it away? Yeah, but you can like get a bit of damage off of it. And you can actually like depending on DI, you might be able like if you something okay, I just had that idea right now, but up throw doesn't lead into much at low percent, but either Falco techs it or you can jab him, I think. Huh. I never thought of that because it's Don didn't bother too much with up throw. Oh no, it doesn't send into tumble, sorry. No, never mind. Forget what I said. Although yeah, at like 20% we get 4 frames advantage, which is enough to get a jab out. So I don't know if this maybe you could work some stuff out off of that. I don't know. If you down throw, it'll take like 5% or something. Yeah. I think Ava might have been able to go for another F-tilt too. But yeah, I think down tilt would have been the best. Or yeah, dash grab a bit hard to get it to lead into anything of that percent, depending on DI. Need to think about up-throw stuff at low percent, I guess. That's the takeaway, but slightly awkward percent, yeah. That's a nice sequence, but Ava likes to stay under the platform when pressuring, like going for the up air here, and never tries to, like, or rarely tries to land on them for quite a while. It kind of depends on the way the combo starts, but here might have been the better call. Manages to get another tight air dodge. Could have F smashed that instead of down tilt. I think F smash would have been better here. Was that about jab reset up air? Where? A bit earlier, was it? That was center stage. That wasn't by the ledge. I don't think you can send off stage from a down smash. Maybe an F smash. I mean, from that positioning. I mean, a power lift smash, obviously. After that, you say. When? I don't know, I must have missed it. Guess it must have been earlier in the combo sequence. Oh, you mean that up air after the grab? Yeah. If you mean the up air after the grab, then maybe. Like here I would probably have either done a F tilt or I would have F smashed. I think I would have F smashed probably. Because yeah, like it would have comboed, no question about it. It would have killed if it was away DI, and it probably would have led to a. It would have forced the Falco to have to use his double jump, even on good DI. Not sure. Like 60%, 64. Pal. Yoshi F smash. Yeah, like on really good DI, the Falco has to double jump. He gets pretty high up and can drift in a bit, but like, yeah. You would have done Nair if he DI's up and in, and then you could follow with walk down smash. If he DI's out, he dies from bad DI on Nair. Even on Nair, you think, of that percent? 60 something percent. Clean Nair. I guess that's true, yeah. Nair would have been enough. And I guess, I mean, F smash is borderline reactable, I suppose. So it's not as efficient a DI trap. Yeah, maybe Nair would have been a better call. But the trouble with Nair is that I guess you could have made it not reverse here. And then Ava just dashed. Yeah, that was also bad. That dash dance there. Ugh. That dash dance right after the Falco sent off stage. What was that for? There's better ways of spacing around Falco stuff, I think. Like short hop fairing, ledge dash options, but that means you don't commit against double laser. I mean, you don't cover double laser, or you can just crouch and deal with other stuff. I don't think that dash dance did anything. Oh, nair to down smash. It'd have to be lower percent. Yeah. Well, nair wouldn't work in that position unless it's grounded, but it would have worked just as a straight up DI trap from compared to up air. Because that up air was DI like, but that up air was DI straight up, wasn't it? It was DI straight up, so maybe down smash could have been a good call too. It's not as efficient. No, I think I would have just F smashed. F smash sends the furthest on good DI compared to nair or... Yeah, it sends much further compared to nair or up air. And since I don't always remember what is staled or what isn't, F smash would have probably been unstaled. Well, Ava still did get a good combo, it's just that Ava tends not to land on platforms at like mid%. His platform follow-ups at slightly higher percent in general, not always. But on this stage, yeah, I think if you hit an up air, you have to like, if you want to get the big DI traps, you have to like double jump land on or aerial interrupt on the platforms and then get some tilts for mix-ups. So, or like do a full hop double jump back air. I mean, a full hop back air into something which is inconsistent because you're relying on your opponent to not DI and smash DI. Well, I mean, I don't think you can consistently get something off of it, depending on stage positioning and whatever the opponent does. So yeah, I think... I mean, I'm a bit dumber than that. I just tend to send the Falco off stage as soon as possible. Yeah, I think... Like, it's not like Ava didn't get anything off of it, but... with my F smash... with my F smash, it would have been... Anyway, yeah. It's good food for thought. What was that nair? Like back air? You can get turnaround down smash off of that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can. So that could have been a dead Falco. Instead of that nair. I don't know what that nair was covering, because it... If the Falco teched in place, that was... I guess maybe Avalancer expected him to jump. But that would have been soft nair on tech in place and miss tech. So that wouldn't have done much really. It could have been Amza teched. Yeah, if you cover no tech, you're gonna soft nair it. So soft nair is not going to send very far. Like the Falco can just take the hit and get sent off stage on... Well, I guess on bad DI you're in trouble, but otherwise you can Amza tech it. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can Amza tech it. So you could probably have like grabbed ledge afterwards. But yeah, still could have down smashed, and there was no reason not to down smash there. I don't know what that fair was for either. Expecting a miss tech? Bit too much hit stun for that, I think. I don't know, like... But then again, like, that Falco is a bit of a weird playstyle in some spots. I should remove the mouse cursor from the screen. Missed input on there? Maybe. yeah, like, I mean, it does seem to me like Ava's flubbing some stuff here and there, but I missed some stuff here, yeah. Okay. Shield pressure. Invincible shield pressure. Hmm. I don't like those rolls. Oh, the first one. I don't know. Single jab on the tech in place. Was expecting, just didn't react at all, I guess, expecting the missed tech. I'm pretty sure there's some stuff Ava doesn't do much against lasers. Like, just the various mix-ups which other characters would have to rely on a bit more, which we don't. Okay, that was a bit weird. Shield drop to shield. Well, I think it's okay actually, because a lot of if you hit their shield, a lot of characters will try and follow up with their own shield drop aerial, and depending on the opponent, it'll often be a high aerial too. So depending on the opponent, you can either ASDI the hit down, or you can like punish it on block, or you can like shield it away. So you can reset neutral from that situation. Like they actually have to shield drop into nothing and then shield pressure you otherwise. And a lot of characters don't have reliable shield pressure on Yoshi, so I don't think it's a bad thing to do. But yeah, I mean, like, if you against a lot of characters, you can just roll away to reset, which is probably just as good. Oh yeah, Waveland off. That's true. But maybe Avalancer didn't expect the platforms to start moving, and well, I don't know. Maybe he messed up the nail cancel timing from that, is what I meant. Okay. That was a bit weird. Roll behind. Ugh. Why roll behind? I don't get it. Most reactable roll. Like, rolling forward would have been better, probably. Not that much better, but use the other mix-ups out of shield at that percent, I guess. Rolling from shield. I don't know why. I thought Ava was doing different stuff. And here, at that percent, I don't think that egg would have done that much, would it? I guess it was a big gamble, but this is something that might be worth investigating as well. Like, I don't know how much time from down tilt there is, like, to check an egg. Are we able to check an egg before, like, 22%? Well, it doesn't matter because it's set knockback, but actually, does it? No, it shouldn't. I'm not sure that egg can ever connect on the Falco that's on the side B startup. Might be able to hit the Falco going for ledge. I need to check that. This is interesting stuff. 22%. down tilt. Must have been a bit of DI up to be able to side B to ledge. Slightly up and away, I think. Down tilt. How many frames is that again? 23? 29? I think it's 23. Yeah. 15, 23 plus the double jump frames. So you think, yeah. Let's see. 38 hits done frames, and he probably double jumped immediately. Then it takes about 15 frames to get to the height where you can side B. So that's 38 frames, and then there's a side B startup, which is what, 15 frames again? "17 frames. That's the first frame. The 17th frame is the first one when Falco starts moving. But then there's the egg travel time as well. Huh. Let's see. Because yeah, the egg travel time is not insignificant by any means. Comes out frame 18, and then it lasts 55 frames. And that looks like, yeah, like it looks like it's the very end of the egg that hits side B. So I guess that's 70-ish frames. So I think there's not enough time. I'm pretty sure there's not enough time to consistently hit that double jump. Like, you'll catch the up B, but you won't catch this double jump side B, I think, with the egg. If you toss it that far. I'm not even sure you can catch the ledge from that. I hate having to click on pause again to get the 5-second advance shortcuts. Maybe the ledge would have worked, because you can actually hit the ledge with the egg and then that means the egg explodes earlier. Yeah. Might be worth looking at egg frame data, like when is the earliest it can hit the ground, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was a hard, I mean, I don't think that's what Ava expected, but it was a hard read on the up B. The egg doesn't cover side B. So a different egg or another option would have been better, in my opinion. Because, like, you can down smash that. Can't you? Yeah, you can. Or down tilt it, or whatever. Walk forward, down tilt. Plenty of time to do that. And then, if the down tilt doesn't hit the side B, you can do other stuff. So, I mean, yeah, Ava should have reacted better to the DI on the down tilt, I think. And messed up an armor timing, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Cancelled too early. You can be slightly conservative on a down air like that. Or did he go for a back air? Yeah, he went for back air. I don't know why. Not at that percent. Why'd you do that at that percent? Was he... What option was he covering there? That back air would not have worked against side B from ledge. It would not have worked against... Well, it didn't work against that down air, for sure. Although... Well, I'll get to that later. It wouldn't have covered the double lasers, and... Yeah, I don't know what it was for. Dash, egg toss, slide off. And cover both side B with edge grab and a B with egg toss. Meh. The egg doesn't always beat out the firebird. And it's slightly risky against side B because you can get meteored. I mean, Falco's side B. If ever your timing is slightly off. And then you get Shine Spike mix-ups. But that back air, I don't like it. No, I mean, like, if your timing is slightly off on the egg, you can get meteored by the side B. Wait, does it? When do I get hit by side B in these situations? No, I must be confusing with something else. Well, or does it? Oh, looks like Mapache left. Did Mapache leave? Yeah, this situation definitely can be optimized. Yeah, like, you get a down tilt and they're off stage, they have to burn their double jump. I'm pretty sure. And like, on that DI wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. I think the down tilt would have been fine there, although it's techable. Maybe jab would have connected as well. I guess I have to look into that later. I mean, I guess this isn't strictly analysis, it's more like getting some theorycraft situation out of those sets, with a bit of, like, looking at what Avalancer's doing as well. I don't think you can cover everything though, Rev, because if you immediately run to ledge to toss the egg, you probably can't react to the distance, to the exact distance they do their egg toss. So you might not hit the exact spot you want. I mean, you might not hit the spot where you expect them to be, rather. I'm not sure. Yeah, this does require extra thought. I don't think there's too many more conclusions we can draw from it without testing things out. But in any case, Yoshi's at 22%, so lands with frame advantage yeah, because Yoshi was in the air when down aired by Falco, so gets hit and then lands, so Yoshi actually has frame advantage here. And then Ava goes for down B for no discernible reason. Cheeky, but like could have F tilted or down smashed there or something. No, it's fine, Rev. I mean, there's no format I specifically want to follow, and like, although this guy does some interesting combo stuff, definitely has some things he's specifically against Yoshi. I think if they play again, Ava would have worked him out a bit more. There's other stuff I haven't looked at. I'll probably go over this set again at some point, just for ideas. Or go over this analysis again, maybe. I don't know. It's traded? I think Ava didn't fast fall. No, it looks like he didn't. Or did he? Yeah, Ava loses a set. It's a best of 3 and... Again with the dash dance. And that down smash was not spaced well, I think. And yeah, another thing here, which is something that needs to be practiced, is like, if you're going to check out an aerial to get out of tumble, because you wiggling is a bit it's inconsistent, and you don't want to like start a dash input. Don't use nair, don't use up air. It's not a big tourney, Rev. He was probably testing some stuff out. I mean, you do see him goofing around even more than usual, and being a bit lazy with stuff. But like, yeah, see how he lands from hit stun with a nair. Don't use nair. Use down air or back air instead to auto cancel. You'll waste fewer frames. Oh, it's power shield, I think. Okay, F smash was pretty funny. Then he goes for forward air, expecting Ava to maybe cancel armor. Forward airs in the middle of combos are annoying. Like, wow, what was that grab? What was that grab? That was sick. It looks like Ava was slightly lazy here. I think he could have done other stuff. He was starting a down B. I'm pretty sure he was starting a down B. Yeah. Yeah, because that scaffolding is a bit slanted, right? So your grab goes diagonally down. Well, that was... And the wall stops the light shield slide, yeah. So that was pretty funny. But yeah, Ava loses a set. I could have looked into it in more detail, but... It's not... I mean, I'm not very well versed on, like, some defensive situations, like getting out of combos against Falco. What the mix-ups are, so I don't talk as much about that as I would like, and we did see Ava get a few flubs and drop some better combos. To have that awareness was sick. Yeah. Well, what's chat got to say? Probably not much interesting. Well, there weren't too many messages. I guess there weren't too many viewers. They don't advertise the Spice tournaments much, which is a shame, because you get Amza and Avalancer in the same spot, as well as other good Dutch players. But the good thing about losing that is means we get more Avalancer sets in losers. Let's see. Here? No. Amza beats Pazzy. Yeah, so who's the next victim then? Atlas. Oh. I saw Amza triple 3-stock Atlas recently. When I think a year ago Atlas beat him once, and you would usually take him to last stock. So I think Ava's done some improvements against Marth. He also has that win against Meyer, but also a loss against him. I don't know. It's just against Atlas, at least, he's seems to be more confident. Okay, they at it pretty fast. Pink Yoshi, FTW, and all that. Yeah, and this is a Marth player from Ava's region. So he plays against Ava a lot. Okay, I don't know why Ava DI's F throw in. Just doesn't react to the... Like, you're supposed to react between F throw and down throw. And maybe up throw at some percents as well. You miss the dark blue Yoshi. Oh, Rev. Oh. Well, just watch Plata for that, I suppose. Like, there wasn't an actual fully, like, always pink Yoshi, I guess, at that high level. At that higher level. So, but there is one blue Yoshi. Plata, so there's that. I don't know why Avadia is in though. You just get instant regrabbed. Yeah. Then gets ledge. Like, you could have gotten ledge on the first F throw, I think. I have no idea why he DI'd in. Like, what was the Marth going to do? That wouldn't... Yeah, anyway. F throw again. No tech. Can just take that one away. Like, you can take... You give up a lot of space, but you don't take 30% from it. DI in? Not great smash DI either. The air dodge has a slightly weird timing to it too. I'm surprised that F smash didn't connect. No down B? Ooh. But yeah, here Ava's fine with like jumping onto platforms for following up combos. It's funny. Then trades a hit. I guess if you're in this situation, even if you've got no jump, you know that you send the Marth up on stage. I mean upwards. So yeah, and you get sent on stage. So you know that you won't die from it, and that you still have an advantageous position against Marth. So that's interesting. Like, that trade is actually completely fine, I guess. Well, nothing would have killed him there. I wonder if our eggs can hit... Like, on Yoshi's, there's quite a few characters who can hit through with eggs. I wonder if it's the case on other stages too. If the egg connects on hits on a platform. And then yeah, dash attack. It's nice to be able to call out Marth's unsafe stuff from time to time, and like just get a kill off of it. That's neat. Down smash, huh? Why down smash? I don't know. Yeah, that seemed... F smash seemed like the more natural option. Yeah, it's a parry timing read. I mean, for us, that spacing. Although, wait, what animation was it that SP99 was talking about? That dodged Marth's fair. Have to remember. Let me try and find it. Let me find that. F-tilt startup. You can F-tilt there, I think. And the F-tilt startup, yeah, you can F-tilt or you can jump. So I guess it's far from being risk-free for Marth. Double F smash, yeah! Double F smash. Oh yeah, I hadn't seen you post it. Okay. I don't like those back airs at low percent. You're just gonna get ASDI down grabbed. Because I'm pretty sure... Wait, how many frames of landing lag does back air have actually? I think it's 7, isn't it? It is 7. Yeah, okay, it is 7. Yeah, so it's okay if you actually like use parry and spot dodge mix-ups, or have other ways of dodging your character's grab. But Ava doesn't. Double jab, gets grabbed immediately on reaction. Ooh, tip of fairs. Yeah, the thing about those F smashes, there's some characters' feet it stabs, but not Yoshi, and you will get punished off of it. There's no like pushback stuff, like, nah, Yoshi can just hard shield and then do stuff. Battlefield. Was not expecting that throw, didn't react to it. That down B would not have killed, so it sucked. Nice streak though. And then I think Atlas hasn't used dare much. He did once and it got parried. you can get some mileage off of it at mid-high percent, so... Oh, there's another one. I hadn't seen that one. I don't know why he's hesitant to use it against Yoshi. I guess it is a risk, though, because... you will get messed up if you miss it. If it gets parried. Yeah, dash attack is better than F smash in that situation, I think. Active frames and the first F smash, I don't know what it was there for. I think it's because it hits below ledge a bit. But it's a bit slow. FD. I don't think this is actually Marth's best stage in this matchup. I'm not sure. It's weird. Double jab gets grabbed. Down throws this time. Doesn't get a deck chase. Full hop nair that works against Marth's own nair. Like it hits above it. Catches the head. I think could have up tilted instead of down tilted there. Yeah, Marth has to, like, he does have to run in at Yoshi too when he has a disadvantage on this stage. He can't, like, just find some poke setups with that and have his head covered. And have platforms to, like, make it awkward for the Yoshi player to approach. Down B read, doesn't kill, but it's a bit of damage, I guess. I suppose it is movement though, the startup. So if the Marth expects Yoshi to be running in at him and tosses a move to, like, halt him, he can get outspaced, but it is pretty precise. And you don't get anything off of it apart from a bit of damage. And looking cool, I suppose. I like that empty hop. Prompts the response from the Marth. Seems like it would be especially good against floatier characters. The ones that don't like being above Yoshi. Oh, whoa, okay. Back air. It's funny. Okay, that was an interesting air dodge, but you're better off air dodging down, I think. Slightly down. And then, because you waste fewer frames. And in this situation, input tech as well. So since you're giving up on armor, which wouldn't cover you from, wouldn't protect you from a Tipo F smash. so you can. I mean, you'll be set into tumble anyways if it's a tip or F smash at that percent. So just input tech as you grab ledge. Tech wall jump or something. What? Fair was straight up better from compared to what? Which situation? I've forgotten already. Ooh, there that gets shield grabbed. Interesting. And after jab reset up air. Like 50. Up air into fair, yeah. I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Would they maybe DI up and in? I suppose back air should be considered escapable from that percent anyway. Nair barely overcomes armor, but I mean it does, but not enough to send to tumble. Dare gets shield grab, which I find pretty funny, and then here, like here, right here, Ava double jumps back on stage to re-grab ledge. I think I've never seen Ava like toss an egg, like do this reverse egg toss, which enables you to grab ledge. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. Which is funny, because I mean, you would re-grab ledge faster. Maybe he was keeping his armor for an early side down B or something. Yeah, an early up B math. Was he? Not really. That's a 3 stock. So awkward for Marth to get in on Yoshi at times. And Ava seems to have worked out ways to avoid getting reverse comboed or Falcon, huh. I'd forgotten about that. It's funny how Atlas seems to like doing those shield grabs as Marth, but is a bit against the double jabs, but isn't as happy doing them as Falcon. I guess because that jab was a bit better spaced. It can't be shield grab, but Falcon rather. I think yeah, I don't think Falcon can shield grab that, and then I don't know, with the right spacing the head can't be shield grabbed. My mic is acting up a bit, is it? I don't know, with the right spacing the head... There's always a bit of static, it's not a very good mic. Let me try and adjust it. Is this better, Rev? That dare gets shield grabbed. Okay, yeah, I must have bumped it a couple of times too. That might have been why you heard some static. I just find it funny that dare gets shield grabbed. But then again, like... It's not a bad mix-up. It's back, you see. It's not a bad mix-up. It's back, you see. Oh. I think it must be me tilting my head a bit and the headset scraping against the against my shoulders. I'm trying to avoid doing that. I'll take a quick break after this game to like grab a glass of water and yeah. So this was actually pretty clean edge guarding. It wasn't the best of recoveries either. Like Not too many mix-ups. I just find it funny that... Yeah, it's definitely me fiddling with a mic. I think that's what it is. Like, without paying attention. I think if you do that higher back air, you can do another one. You shouldn't fast fall, because you are exposing yourself to like being hit during your cancel frames. Well, you should only do it as a mix-up. You should just fall normally and try and chuck another move out, I guess. As Falcon. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like Atlas doesn't know throw flops very well against Yoshi either. Back enter, there, that's nice. Oh. That egg already covers normal get up. I'm surprised Ava ran in instead of trying to cover get up roll away or get up roll in. Slightly, a few frames dropped here and there on the stream. Yeah, Ava's checking out a lot of moves, and Atlas has no idea when to grab or when to hit him out of it, except for the occasional stray hit or trade. Oh, a few nairs hitting. Whoa, that was a really clean combo. Ava needs to work on his combo finisher. Ava needs to learn to F-smash people at 50%. This is like... yeah, that... you can kill spaces off of it, and Falcons too, occasionally. I mean... it's that good as a DI trap. Like up air into fair, or up tilt into... I mean up air into F-smash, or up tilt into F-smash work fine at mid% against these characters. Loads of other stuff leads into F-smash. Yeah, that back air did nothing. I don't like those. I mean, kinda depends. This one, at this percent, it forces a Falcon to tech, so... I'm not fond of it at lower percents. Yeah. He likes to extend the combo a lot and he's good at it, but I don't feel like he gets a lot of clean finishes. Yeah, I agree. And he just combos all the time too. Combos for days. There's no need to do that all the time. You think Bear starts being a viable option at like 80 against Captain Falcon? On the ground? Yeah, something like that. Either that or you... but I don't know how reliable. I mean, I don't use that move like that much, so... maybe if you like mix it up between 1 and 2 hits, you can get more mileage off of it. Or you makes it riskier for them to try and spam grab. But I'm not sure how much that really is true. That bear gets grabbed. I guess I just decided to do one more game for fun. This looks like a pretty... I mean, it's a... should have up it there. Looks like a pretty... It looks like a practiced secondary, not just like a... a random Falcon pick. Falcon cornered at 80, hard for him to deal with it. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know how true a tech chasing can get off of it though. Because you can tech it. What was that fair for? Huh. Well, this is just a friendly, I don't care too much about that. Doesn't jab reset? Don't know if you had the time though. The landing, I think the landing lag from there dodged that grab. No, he spot dodged, I think. Death. Not good SDI. If you have to SDI to like... SDI up to get hit to land on plat, or SDI down to land on the ground faster. At that spacing, I think. Oof. Well, that was good coverage. But that end, the end of that edge guard wasn't great. Yeah. Not too much to take away from that one. Yeah, I'll just grab some cup of water, stretch my legs a bit, and be back. It should only be about 2-3 minutes. Sorry. Oh, forgot something. Yeah, thinking back to that F-tilt situation earlier. Something like, I don't know if jab would have connected, but it might have been something to go for. Like that F-tilt at like 13%, and then if you jab, I'm not sure it would have hit though, but if it hits, you can get the you might be able to get a re-grab off of it, which means well, anyway, yeah. Who's Av up against now? Some chic player. I'm not sure I'll go through all the sets today, because this is taking a while. Oops, wasn't watching. That was a quick 60%, I suppose. Epic fail, okay. Those repairs are pretty fast. Oof. Okay. I don't know if it's NTSC practice or whatever, but either DIs that down throw in and Epic Foul does not react at all, because he could have re-grabbed or F-tilted. So that was an execution test failed. DI's in this again, but this time he gets up smashed. Oh, that nair could have been ASDI down into something, like a down smash or whatever. Because, yeah, like, I guess if you do that, you are exposing yourself to a fair, but fair is it's technically harder to execute, and you don't really see it much. And you can like double down smash too. Are you back? Well, I've just started on this one. Damage. Hits Yoshi's shield. Poorly spaced up there. Hits Yoshi's shield again. Shakes his head, he knows he's not doing something right. That down B was somewhat predictable. Oh, whoa. What happened there? Just ran in. Miss space grab. I'm surprised that down smash came out fast enough. Nah. I don't think that was a true. I don't think that down smash was a thing. Like, I guess the egg protected from some of the needles, and only one of them hit. Look at that explosion effect. Wow. Should it work, you ask? Neutral special. Yoshi. I think a couple of things went wrong here for the sheep player. There should be 13 frames of hit stun, but that looks like look at the face Avalancer pulls as well. Yeah, it looks like he did them a bit too early. There were a few frames between him checking out that last needle, or it connecting rather, and landing. so dash guy wasn't immediate. Oh, whoa. He waited a half second before going for the fair. So that was... Yeah, that fair from ledge was not good. Should have refreshed or done something else. Yeah, like back here, at that percent it leads to stuff. Those 2 hits too. So, I don't know how much of a DI trap we get off of landing 2 hits instead of 1 too. And that up smash was survivable. I guess it's a DI trap between sorry, that and down smash maybe? Yeah, that egg was really good. I agree. Let's see, Sheik at like 100. Yoshi up smash. Pal up smash. He DI'd up and away to get killed by that, or DI'd completely away. I guess he was expecting something else, or thought you wouldn't get hit. I don't know. Now, what was he going for? I don't know why you would DI away here. F tilt? Eh. It just seems weird to me. That situation with the 3-4 up airs off of a flub on the platform happened a couple of times here. I think he went for an arms attack but missed it. That's pretty clean. Epic foul rage quits. Ava taunts him as he leaves. Nah. Okay, what are they doing? Get on with it. There you go. FD. Is it really that good for Sheik? I don't know. Ooh, could have fared there instead of... That was... Whoa. That egg angle was interesting. Sent him right on stage. Down B. F smashed out space to shield grab. Nice. I don't think I ever used that much a while ago. Just sort of implemented it in this play in recent months. That F smash was not good though. The charged one here. There's enough. Sheik has just a bit of space to DI and I mean to like aerial drift. Hmm. And that down B should not have killed, I think. FD 105% or so. $107. Yeah, it was. You can survive that with the right DI. But he was. He DI'd up. Actually, up and in. Ah, that was a fair. That was a fair. That's nice. And that is something we should do more of. It's like using the IASA frames of the back air, because you can check out an air extremely fast afterwards. Oh whoa, looks like he auto-cancelled the down air too, which is why he was able to check an F-tilt that fast. That's interesting actually. Like, I wonder if there's something that can be done from that. Well, it's not like there's much shield stun though. And F smashing, probably something we can do on reaction, like down smash or F smash. That could have been F smashed instead of F smashed. Falling up air. Sheik does have a hard time coming down. I don't like that dare though. So many other mix-ups available. Epic Foul doesn't seem to know about the tech chase or off of down throw, because there's no reason to back throw Yoshi at 0, really. Oh whoa. Oh whoa, again, like, that's tricky that. Let's go back a bit. Like that back air to that back air to nair there, that's a Yogi that is. I see Yogi do that so much. I wonder if, like, try to ASDI down tilt, right? Like here. I wonder if instead, no, never mind. Like down air to up air. That's so tricky. It actually makes it pretty hard to, like, it's not easy to challenge, is it? It's not like you get hit very hard if you get hit by dare, but then the up air comes out afterwards. There's probably enough hits done for it to combo in the air. Is there? How many frames is the end lag of Yoshi's dare? 15 frames. No, 8 frames. 9 frames. Huh. That's interesting. So like you can combo off the last hit pretty easily, I would expect, in the air. I never thought about that. Like, if they just fall straight down, Can probably combo into something from like 50% or so. But then they might land on the ground too. I don't know how much of a threat that is. It's not something you actually see much of. Only Ava does that kind of stuff, and people won't defend against it very well. So 2-0 for Ava. I haven't really said much about that set. Spot dodge battles. Up smashes a DI in again. So like, I guess Ava's putting himself in NTSC situations, like get grabbed and take 60% at 0. Just to practice for NTSC. Jai's up this time. Okay, that down B was like, what the heck was that down B? I like that F tilt, but then boom, down B, and then misses an egg toss. And Epic Foul doesn't grab the double jab on shield. I guess this guy is a lot less experienced against Yoshi, or just not as good a player as the previous one. Nice down B spacing. You can actually sweet spot down B from quite far away, something I hadn't realised. Double jabs again. It doesn't seem to tumble that percent, so she could grab them no problem. Yeah, his cross up fair on Yoshi's shield gets. I think Yoshi gets pushed off and then can just follow up easily with a nair. Oh, that up air doesn't kill. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that egg helped, in fact, rather than hindered the Sheik's recovery. Okay, I think at that spacing, I'm not sure Sheik can drift back onto stage with her aerial drift. Her horizontal mobility isn't the greatest, so maybe Ava could have known that and gone for ledge, and gone for stage instead of ledge. Jai's away and then gets needled, huh? Doesn't ASJ grab the nair? I'm not really looking at what Ava's doing there, I guess. Not too much. Because it's just... You can just do his B&B stuff and get away with a lot of things. He's spot dodged instead of... Ooh, what happened there? I'm surprised that... Hmm? I don't know what he was expecting to, like, spot dodge here. Because like grab isn't much of a threat, and we should be okay with our shield being pressured on the ground. So either he was expecting an immediate move, but it was a bit too fast of a spot dodge, I think. Maybe he was expecting an aerial or something. No, it was a chic nair. So I don't know why that spot dodge was done so early. Could have waited a bit. And then here, I have no idea what happens. Oh yeah, dodged. He could have just grabbed ledge from there, but tried to wave land maybe? I don't know. Oh. Armors through the up smash, and then auto cancels the down air, but doesn't do anything off of it. I like that up air was crossed up. Avalancer is smiling. Epic Foul is smiling. Bye Rev. Lots of up airs. I'm pretty sure they could be DI'd better too. Like you can't get 3 or 4 up airs that often on Sheik. Yeah. Should I do the rest now or should I wait another day? I'll do it now, I guess. This guy knows how to punish some stuff on shield. Again with the up airs, like I think Fox players should learn to double stick this. Bit too early on the dash attack. Wonder if it could have been timed better. He dashed away once to time it, to slightly delay it, but was there a way to know it would be enough? Is there time to down smash on reaction? Because I know there's other things that can be done, but like, if you want to get an outright kill. I don't like that down B, because even if you connect it, like you can get shined out of it, in fact, probably. Yeah, you could have gotten shined out of that, and it just sent the Fox player the other way. So and then messes up the. It wanted to land on the platform from that back here. Yeah, people say that shine is you just run at Yoshi and then shine the egg, and then he just dies. Well, no, it's not. It's an execution test. So if the Yoshi's eggs are tight enough, he doesn't die from the shine, and you're just stuck in shine, so you get hit. That was a really fast turnaround down smash too. That's nice. True combos. That height is interesting. It's too high to dash attack. It's... You don't get much off of... You can't down smash it, you can't do the stuff that would kill. F smash angled upwards is too slow. And I'm not sure it even hits. It's got too few active frames. You can catch, so you're crouching. Oh wait, he wave dashed through. You can crouch it, or you can spot dodge it, I guess. What happened there? Ugh, it would be so much easier to see on YouTube. Oh, I guess the hitbox just ended. So Ava wave dashes back and then catches the... It was a bit high, I guess. That's a disadvantage of such a side B. Let's look at the frame data around that. Because wave dashing back is something that can be done on reaction, I suppose. Like the jump squat will dodge the side B startup. And then you might be able to do stuff before the fox even lands. Let's see. I'm not sure what kind of lag the fox is in either. I suppose you can also cover some shortened distances too with that. I guess I'll have to think about that. And I'm not sure about the jab reset. Because, well, you could have down smashed that miss tech. And instead of going for an up air here, could you have done something else? Good DI on the up air. Oh, Ava gets the wrong... Huh. Guess he didn't know... Nah, I shouldn't presume. I have to look more into that situation. I've been thinking about Spacey's side B a bit recently. Yeah, like... People say up tilting Yoshi when he's coming down is the way to beat his stuff, but it's not really. It's... if you read his timing it will. If you don't, then you probably lose, because Fox is up tilt and Falco is up tilt. Even though they have really good frame data, they only have about 2 frames with active above them. So if Yoshi comes down from above like he did right there, he will even he's statistically likely to beat you up tilt if you've no idea what timing he's coming down with. So you will probably actually lose that situation. But if you read his timing, then yes, you'll probably beat it. Or trade. Hamza's just moving around. Gets parries a grab and then shield grabs immediately out of it. F smash was quite nice. That back air just didn't do much. Could have up aired there instead for more damage. Let's do that back air. That would have, the up air would have connected as well. Then yeah, shield grabs. Nice dash attack. Misses the fall off fair, which I think is due to Pazzy drifting back slightly. That's actually good spacing to like trick the Yoshi player into thinking maybe it'll connect. I don't know, maybe there's... could have wave dashed off and back aired instead. think. I'm not sure. Big DI mix-up too. I was expecting him to land. The Pazzy DI'd full away there. I'm surprised he did that. That was a nice sequence. I'm surprised the back throw up stage, on stage actually. Yeah. If you get back thrown as Fox here, I think you should just immediately double jump. Let me check that, because the shine still actually isn't required. Let me see. Fox. Battlefield. Yoshi back throw. Oh, mind you, maybe at that percent it's okay. Right, because back throw. Okay, no, Yoshi does have enough frame advantage to like create mix-ups. More than I thought actually. Pretty good frame advantage, even at that percent. So you can't just double jump sweet spot the ledge and get away with things. And then I like that Nair as a GI mix-up off of the jab reset. I didn't like the up smash afterwards, but it seems like it didn't matter. Down smash would be much better. Especially on Battlefield. Game 2. Don't know what those egg tosses are. Probably Ava trying stuff out on FD. Because it does require a different style of play. Oh, what happened there? Okay, so he... Yoshi gets down aired, but the Fox player doesn't know. He guesses the wrong direction off the shine. Ava messes up the... Ava messes up our wave land or something. Should have auto console dead if you wanted less frame. I mean, if you wanted to waste fewer frames for turning around. Or like double jump land, turn around. But here, like, there's enough. He has enough frames here. Like, he's actionable here, I think. So he should have spot dodged that maybe he was expecting the fox player to reach ledge. But, well, if that's the case, then... Huh. Now spot dodge or CC that, and then you can dash grab. And from at that percent, you get 2 pummels, and then 50-50 into a kill. More or less. Or what's very nearly a kill in POW. In NTSC it might be a bit more complicated. But, yeah, so that's a missed opportunity that still gets converted into a kill. Takes away. Almost a full stock lead. Dash attack a bit too low percent, but it was a cross up on shield, so I think it would have been okay even on hit. Not sure. The down smash covers multiple tech options, but it doesn't lead into anything, so I think proper reaction tech chasing would have been more worthwhile at that percent, especially given the stage positioning was not in Yoshi's favour. Like, was it here? Yeah, here. You don't get anything off of that down smash, and you just got, you've only got positional advantage, not too much more. Could have gotten a lot more from that, I feel. Oh, that's nice. I like those egg tosses though. The second one, I mean, the first one's fine. But like, why toss a second egg? Maybe Ava knew he was late and tried to cover something else. That was a really clean ledge dash. And that was also very clean. Except for the dash downs, which was not necessary. And, yeah. Oh, whoa. Tanks the up air with the armor and is able to come down. Again with that down air to up air, I mean, like, you can't really challenge Yoshi's dare and lag easily, I suppose. So, like, yeah. Before he's able to do anything, you only have about 10 frames. Still a big deficit though. How did he catch that one? Oh. Okay. This time the egg is sent to ledge. I have a taunts. Oh, misses a wave dash. Oh, I like that up tilt. Good DI trap, and it's so fast. Oh, that was really, really clean. That's a clip, that is. I'll clip that one. Yeah, what's this? That's the other VOD, isn't it? Okay, well, back to this one. I wonder why Pazzy went to FD instead of Stadium. I guess maybe Avalancer's platform combos you felt were a bigger threat. Yeah, don't bother. I don't know why people charge that up smash against Yoshi. I've seen many people do that and I never get hit by it. even though like I don't make a special effort to watch the timing to avoid it, it just never seems to connect. Even on much lower level Yoshi players like myself. Ooh, I was dead. It was like a... yeah. Guess it's the wrong DI 2 or 3 times in a row. Oh. Okay. Another down B that just doesn't kill. And the big timing mix up, that was extremely fast out of the down throw lag. Like, it was really good full hop there. I'm much slower at acting out of it. It's like a quick 40%. Poof. And I've often instant spot dodges in some situations. Ah, nice dash attack. It's pretty fast at catching distant landings. Oh, that one traded. Usually I'm surprised it traded. I think a fox that fully shuffles, that shuffles fully forward beats the dash attack outright. So I guess if he doesn't, if he slightly holds back on his forward drift, it'll be a trade. That's good to know. Because like, yeah, he didn't have time to dash, did he? He just instant short hop aerialed. So maybe there's things we can deduce off of that. That was good. Triple F tilt. That was bad. That F smash just doesn't hit. It doesn't hit forward well. And it's late. It hits forward pretty late. Like, it's barely reaching in front of Yoshi here. And with the fox's aerial drift, there's no way that would ever hit. So, might as well just wait and see what angle he goes for, so that you know the fast full timing mix-ups, and then either like react and grab ledge, or down smash with the right timing. There's not too much the fox player can do there, especially in PAL. So yeah, that up smash was not good. Whoa, I'm surprised that killed for a start, but maybe it does. Fox being fox. Yoshi at 108. Was it 108? $106. Second hit up air only. Was it? Ugh, its knockback growth is insane. Yeah, that kills. There's no way you can survive that. at that height. Even with V cancelling. Oh, what was that roll? Whoa, that was big mix-up. What the hell was that? That was sick. Well, I mean, like, it's sick, but you get nothing off of it, though. F smash is better to beat Fox's up tilt, but So that was losers semis. What time is it? Alright, I'll do at least losers finals, but I'm not sure I'll do grand finals today. Okay. Wins. No, it's grand finals. I guess that was losers finals. I wasn't paying attention enough. Yeah, Epic Foul was losers semis, of course. Alright. I didn't like the way Avalancer played in this set. I've only seen it once, but I wasn't fond of it. I mean, some spots, like... back air into... Is that a true combo? Back air into down smash. Yoshi in the air slightly. Guess maybe it is. Can't really deduce that from watching. Otherwise, I mean, you could have shielded and punished that down smash. Whoa, that was interesting. There's times where Amza likes to outspace Yoshi with Bear. Pretty sure it could be that could have been a trade into F smash instead of losing the exchange. I don't know what Ava went for though. Maybe he missed a parry. That was a really good sweet spot, and it's a shame the edge dash was missed. Oh, whoa! Interesting streak with the egg in the middle there. I wonder egg toss for combos. Then Anzo is slightly slow on the grab. I'm not sure it would have connected either. But yeah. F smash. Good stuff. Up tilt on shield gets grabbed every time by good players. So that got grabbed. And then Avalancer DI's in. Doesn't get too much, punished too hard for it, but there's no need to. Okay, I'm surprised that Fair connected. Usually Amza's better at outspacing it. 2 stocks apiece. Huh. Dash attack a bit greedy. Parries that down on reaction. It's the second time he does that in this game. I like that fade back fair too. I don't like that down air, but it was a bit of damage. That was just a great streak of all. Oop. Up throw, I don't know, the plat was at an annoying height, so I don't know. But that was a really good. The last couple of stocks were really good overall. I liked them. I don't have too much to say about them though. Nothing comes to mind just by watching without having to go much deeper into details. Yeah, this game, I was expecting Avalancer to win it. I don't see any reason he shouldn't. I don't see any reason for him to lose the game to Avalancer's Fox. I think he got cheesed a bit there, if I remember correctly. I was surprised that game went the way it did. Aerial dash dance. Especially since Amza seemed to be slow on his wave shines and just shine follow-ups overall. I guess, yeah, like you can see Avalancer's able to shield, but he doesn't quite get actually out of the shine. He doesn't get reset to neutral fully. Like he should spot dodge or shield release, or just do other mix-ups from shield immediately. I think most of the time, instead of just waits and shield. That up tilt was meant as a tech trap, but he doesn't get it and doesn't react to the tech in place at all. Ugh. And then that was cheese. Shouldn't work, I think. Not if you know how to deal with the egg lay. And that was nice. Fox can't start a second back yet, I think, from there, so yeah, the second time he gets out of it, so yeah. I don't think it should even work as a one-time thing. I think Ava messed up a regrab here. Like that air dodge drift was good. Drift slightly back and then slightly in. Yoshi can't drift too much without if you like. I mean, he can't weave back and forth too much. Not as much as other characters anyway. But he has decent drift. Very decent drift. And what the heck was that? Yeah, like this is where I felt he was cheesed a bit, like goofing around between stocks or in like transition phases, and then that egg toss did nothing much. Even if it had hit, I think he would still have been punishable. And then like, okay, here. you see a couple of frames of shield. Yoshi can get out. He has timing mix-ups, which enable him to escape the infinite. Other characters are stuck in shield stun, but not Yoshi. I mean, like, well, other characters also have escapes, but Yoshi, even if you can't jump out of shield, you can spot dodge. Instead, I think Ava dropped shield, and then he rolls here. Yeah, that wasn't good. I think should have spot dodged and to either get the fuck out or something. Yeah, I don't think that should have happened at all, and I don't think Ava should have gone in the pit either. So that was just Ava goofing around and Amza like jumping on that opportunity. This is where I think good discipline can make a difference, because I don't think, I mean, disregarding that discipline aspect, I don't think that Fox should have been able to take that game. From what I saw in this game, anyway. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Good bait. And then that egg spacing too. Random down B in the middle of the stage. That one would have killed, but that one does kill. I guess maybe against some characters they do need to, like, the ones with long shuffles do cover a lot of ground when moving. So, I don't have any clear thoughts on that situation, so I just won't delve into it further. Very nice up air, parry up air, but it was ASDI downable. Probably ASDI down true grab punish. And then Ava F tilts, which makes me think that he should really go for re-grabs on occasion, because it's generally just a hit on shield a lot of the time. Then goes for shield grab, which doesn't connect. Very, very risky a shield grab. I mean, there are a few situations it'll actually work in. And then up airs, yeah. Should be doing something other than up airs, I feel like. I'd say got a lot of damage off of it, but Ooh, that egg was tossed straight up. I've not seen anybody else than me do a toss egg straight up. It's a pretty hard angle to hit. I don't know why I seem to be able to get it a lot. Doesn't kill with that up air, so I'm not sure I agree with it really. It's a pretty risky trade. Okay, that was a bit goofy. That could have been grabbed. That down air, on reaction to the drift, I'm pretty sure. Dash grabbed. It didn't. And that one could have been double jump cancel nared. Although the platforms make it a bit awkward. And Amza finally gets a wave shine. So I guess maybe because of the dip, Yoshi didn't slide as far. Ava doesn't. He should have full hopped there. There's times when he doesn't full hop up air, and just short hop up airs, and it just shouldn't connect. I mean, and the short hop up air doesn't connect. Gets out of shield too early twice. I'm surprised about that actually, because like could have light shielded there. Just shield releases when the fox is jumping right at him. Maybe missed some ASDI down follow up or something. Or maybe he was trying to shield drop and accidentally spot dodged. No, he didn't spot dodge. So I don't know what he was going for. And there's a roll on the platform. It's just weird stuff. Doesn't... Yeah, rolls away. Yeah, no, maybe it wasn't as cheesy as I remembered it being. It just seemed... Yeah, like... Again, Amza's slow on the follow-up, and Ava rolls away. Should go for other defense options. So I guess apart from that tree sequence, or rock sequence, or whatever transformation it was. Yeah, it was a rock, wasn't it? Apart from that transformation, to the infinite on it, it wasn't as cheesy as I remembered it being, but I think Ava should have won that game. I was holding down a lot in the wrong spots. Getting some guesses wrong. And then you decided to light shield that down smash instead of hard shielding it. Spot dodges, but... Oh. So light shield spot dodged. I think the light shield was probably accidental. No, he actually spot dodged too early, so he'd have gotten hit by the third hit of down smash. But yeah, like he was probably going for an out of shield punish. I'm assuming that's what he was going for. And then what the heck was that down B? It wouldn't have done anything, I think. And that down B does not kill. So it made Amza react to movement, but what's the point if it doesn't kill? I don't get it. Yoshi on Sheik, 100%. I'm fine with down B reads if they kill. This one didn't. Sheik was at 84%. Yeah, it doesn't kill until, even on terrible DI, it doesn't kill until 90. Oh, actually it does on bad DI a bit early actually, but not at 84%. You can DI any which way and it won't kill. So I don't like that down B. Yeah, it starts killing at 88% on terrible DI. and then it'll kill at any point in time. I mean, regardless of DI around 95, 96. That's I love the Shy Guy down there, the down air on the Shy Guys. I've started doing that since Ava does it. Well, not in tournament though, just in friendlies. Oh yeah, that's something I noticed recently too. The fact that Fair can like hit the same way Falcon and Ganon Stomp does. It can hit some of the taller characters from the plat. But I think Ava messed something up. Yeah, and then I don't like that. You can see Ava going for second up air after being sent out of hit stun. After being out of hit stun, he hits a second up air, which I don't agree with. Better to like land and then start an up smash if you want to hit Sheik. Or parry whatever she checks out. That up air was not going to cover her. She was too high up for that. It wasn't going to trade. Ava tried to get out of shield and gets dash attacked. And then lands from armor and isn't able to punish. I wonder why he tried to land there with so many frames. Like, you could have nared that or up aired, although that would have been pretty hard to connect. I'm not sure the spacing was right, but at least the nair could have come out there. At 28% you're okay nairing Sheik. Flubsies. I also think maybe if you tend to do F smashes to outspace shield grabs, it might be interesting to charge it once in a while. I'm not sure about that one. That was a sick up air. That was good shield pressure there. Like cross up up air into that up air, the second up air. Cross up nair into second up air. And that up smash is also pretty hard to punish. Like, she can get a perfect wave dash out of shield grab, but that's all she can get from it. And with the pushback, it's pretty hard to gauge the wave dash distance. I don't like that dash dance again. Like, it just serves no purpose, and only makes you waste frames if the timing means you're dashing away from the ledge. Just wait, don't push buttons. And then Ava tries to go for Randall Waveland, which probably wasn't a bad call, but like, ugh. Shame. Oh, what was that? Did he go for a down air? Did he maybe miss an auto console? Aerial interrupt is faster than wave landing there. I don't like that shield grab. I don't know why it was done. Yeah, I think Amza also DIs the up airs upwards, partly because he knows that Avalancer likes to land after the up airs on the ground. So that means subsequent follow-ups like the fair attempt we saw there would require him to move further, meaning you can escape it, as we can see right there. So I think Avalancer should start landing on the platforms, like at mid% on Chic. You might be able to get 3 up airs on Epic Foul, but you can't get that on Amza. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but definitely worth thinking about. Oh, that was not a good trade. So that's the final game. Yeah, I haven't focused on too many things in that set. I guess. DIN from Ava again. Triple F smash, and then that was punishable. Oops. Down smash. The shield grab is a lot riskier than the shield release down smash. And Ava was slow on it, so yeah, could have shield release down smash that. I mean spot dodge down smash, not shield release down smash. That was good. That was a good fair. And that was I don't know what he was doing. He wouldn't have caught. He would only have covered like tech in place and missed tech. Not sure he would have caught either of the tech rolls. And that's the second time he's SD'd from that. So has he ever practiced this? Just seems a shame to like miss a stock on that. From that. And doesn't react to the Amza tech. Or misses something, I'm not sure. I don't like the dash dance. It doesn't threaten any more than waiting would in this spot, I think. And it just makes you... It means that you can't throw out some moves easily, and... Although I guess you can cover some options more easily, like the ledge dash stuff. Since you're already moving. But I don't know, I just feel like it doesn't serve that much of a purpose. And it definitely makes something slower to... some moves slower to pull out. Oh. That was... I think... yeah. Ava parried that, but he should have gone for an immediate shield grab instead of clicking a shield like we saw here. Because that just meant it was too slow for the true... for a true shield grab punish. It's another one of these, yeah, like... Sheik just gets sent upwards. I guess the Shy Guys helped there, though. Yeah, it looks like they did a bit. What can Yoshi do? He has to, like, use the plats, I think. Tomahawk grab. Reads the get up option. That was in no way was that a reaction. So something I didn't notice that Hamza obviously picked up on. yeah. Wow. I don't know, like, I guess discipline again. A lot of, I don't know if it's either like drifting in too much, but a lot of his down tilts aren't spaced well enough on shield to avoid getting grabbed. And then like no reaction there. Yeah. A few times we've seen that dash away, dash in to outspace the option from platform, approach option from platform. Oof, that should be the end. Nope, grabs ledge, goes on to Randall. Okay, that was a goofy sequence. Yeah, he looks like he'd more or less given up on that game. Shame. Comebacks are always possible. Well, that was Spice 8. Yeah, I think I haven't talked too much about shield stuff, but there's definitely big holes in shield pressure that get exploited here and there, or a few specific patterns that always get grabbed, such as the up tilts on shield. Discipline. Definitely some interesting stuff to think about here and there. I think his edge guarding flowchart on Spacies has got holes in it too. Some stuff should be practiced, like some of the punishes out of shield, or some mix-ups out of shield, because there's still some panic options. Yeah. What's this? Is that amateur bracket afterwards? Mothra. It's Mothra, yes. A well-known Tazza. Fast. Is that amateur bracket? Huh. It'll probably beat me. I guess that's all there was it? Is there any more Yoshi? Yeah, looks like that's it. Alright, I guess I'll stop the stream there then. So, yeah. There's definitely some situations to think about. Some stuff to lab, like that egg toss to cover Spacey's side B and up B at the same time. I don't know. Yeah. But if any feedback is welcome, and thanks for watching if you watched through all of that, or even some of it, because I know I ramble. Yep. Okay. Cheers, stream. Might do some more analysis sometime in the week. Sometime next week, rather. Or maybe practice some specific stuff, or theory craft some specific stuff. We'll see. Cheers.